We are very happy, pleased to have the mayor of Montreal. You're still the mayor, by the way.
Oh, yes,
still
I'm the mayor.
for at least another month or so. Valérie Plante is in studio. Thank you so much for coming in. I know you got a lot of things going on.
But it's my pleasure, Aaron. I'm going to call you by your
okay.
first name because I've never done that before. But right now, I feel like I can say Aaron.
Now you can, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I can say that.
What's the worst that could happen? First of all, I should mention we introduced you to Smoke Meat at the Snowden Deli. This is last year, I guess, maybe even longer than that. And you still go back?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Love this place.
Listen, I know you've done a bunch of interviews, lengthy interviews, looking back over your career. We don't have the time to do that, nor did I think that's something we need to do. People can find that wherever on CTV. You talk to Mitsumi. I understand. I just want to know a couple of things. Number one, starting with, you and I have had a variety of interviews over the years.
True.
And my big goal has always been, not as a citizen, but as an entertainer, to make you laugh. I think that's worked pretty well.
You're pretty good at it.
Thank you. My first question is, how are you? How are you now?
I'm good. Really, I'm good. It's been almost like a year since I've made the announcement that I wouldn't be running again. So I feel I'm ready to leave, definitely, because I've had the time to grieve and to say goodbye to a lot of people and to also kind of digest the whole thing of saying like, oh my God, next year I'm not going to be in office. It's a big deal for me because I love my job, but I'm doing very well, I have to say.
Good for you. I would ask, because again, this is going to be 8 years that you've been doing this. When you came into politics, at least in the city, very few people knew who you were. All of a sudden, the right man for the job, you're the mayor. In the time that you've been mayor, right? My question, I guess, is what did you learn about the job that you never could have expected? You wanted to run to be mayor thinking, this will be great, I can help Montrealers. What did you find out? Like, what was in here that you didn't think you'd have to deal with?
I didn't realize how much issues we would have to deal that we don't have full power or the entire resources, the entire capacity to act on. Because, a city, we take care of snow removal, we take care of parks and pools and garbages and stuff like that. But cities have changed a lot in the last decade when it comes to homelessness and mental health and housing, all these things that we need to work in partnership. And I'm not saying that we weren't able to do some accomplishment. We did accomplish a lot of things, but it's not the same as having all the power in my hands.
So it's harder than you thought.
Oh, yeah, it's harder, yes, because you definitely need to make sure that you want to bring other level of government to see the things that you see, to make them realize that citizens are suffering or people are dealing with cohabitation, which is tough, or different types of issues. So you need to bring people forward, different type of governments.
You've heard people say, right now the CAC does not really care about Montreal. They only have 2 seats on the island. Therefore, that makes it even more difficult to try to explain to a provincial government that doesn't seem to care much about Montreal. Did you find that to be the case?
Well, it's true that it's a government that doesn't have much deputy here, right? And you've said it, 2 people. So it was a job. It was not always easy to bring forward the issues of Montrealers. And one example right now is, I know the CAC talks a lot about religion in the streets and stuff like that, where for me, what I've been saying is, I see people living in the street, homeless in the street. I see that more than ever. And citizens are calling me not about prayers in the street. They're calling me about people living under a tent. That is the real issue in Montreal.
I would ask you something really stereotypical, like, was it everything the job now 8 years later, everything you hoped it would be?
Hope it would be, yes. I loved being the mayor. It was a great. Was it demanding? Was it exhausting? Was it frustrating by sometimes? Oh, absolutely. Was the pressure on like nonstop? Absolutely. But I did love my job, and I feel like I was able to accomplish a lot. Of course, there's marking the territory with green spaces, and maybe we'll talk about cycling paths and stuff like that. But there's also within the public policies, and I know citizens don't see that much, but I think we've brought a lot of the feeling of let's not leave anyone behind kind of approach to the city, and through the public servants and the entire machine. So that is something that I'm really proud of.
For all the frustration things that you went through that you just mentioned, did you ever have a moment where you asked yourself, what the hell did I get myself into?
No.
Never?
No, because when you take this job, it's for 4 years, you have a contract. And this is exactly why, for me, when I decided not to run again, remember I said, I do have the energy. And you see me right now, I'm full of energy.
Well, wait a sec.
Okay, go ahead.
You were in this studio September of last year.
What did I say?
Here's what I asked you. There's a municipal election coming up next year. You're going to run again next year. You said you would. I'm going to take you at your word. I don't think anything will change between
I am. Yeah.
What happened?
Well, this is it. What I was talking about, the energy. When I said that to you is because I was clear. I felt like I had the energy, and a few weeks after, I had to just realize that I couldn't see, I was not able to sign for 4 more years of that type of energy.
Why? You're full of energy. I'm looking at you now. You're full of energy. Why?
Combination of things, like I said, there's a lot of pressure. We could talk about all the death threats I'm getting, the kind of harassment, I would say, to a point, and it does affect you one way or another. It affects my family, my kids. There's different reasons, but ultimately, it's just I couldn't sign up for 4 years, and there's no way. I would have said yes, and in a year or two say, well, sorry, I'm going to leave, because that would mean another election and money in the pit, and I didn't want it to do that.
Is it weird to hear yourself say that a year ago with so much definite? I'm going to run. I'm here. I'm going to do it again.
But that's who I am. Like, I'm so clear about when I start something, I do it. So when I answer that, it was clear in my heart. But then it changed, and there's no way I would lie to Montrealers about it. We're not going to talk about the campaign, because I was told you don't want to talk about what's going on now, and I understand that. But I want to get just your reaction. There's a poll out today, not about specific parties, but the number that really jumps out, 62% of respondents in this Gazette poll say they want a change of administration. 62%, almost 2/3 of Montrealers. How do you react to hearing something like that? Well, I'll be very honest with you. It was quite similar 4 years ago. It was like the polls were saying, like, Montrealers don't want Valérie's administration anymore. And we did win a second mandate, even stronger. And I'm not saying that to say, like, there's an election and the candidates need to do their job and convince people why they have the best ideas. But I'm used to, it's normal that people want change. Is it change in their menu? Is it change in the poll? Is it change in their street? Is it change of their husband or wife? I don't know, but usually people want change.
So you're saying that just in general, people eventually want change.
And my administration's been there for 2 mandates. But what is important for me to tell Montrealers is that it is not the same person. It is the same party with the same values, but it is not the same person.
Okay.
Monsieur Rabouin has his own ideas, his way of doing, his priority, economics and everything. I don't want to talk about the campaign.
You brought it up.
But it was kind of a difficult situation. Okay. But so I feel like the election will tell us what Montrealers decides for November 2nd. But I hope people will vote. That's what I'm inviting.
Yeah.
Whatever you think, go and vote. Yeah. So important.
It's the worst thing to think that we had 38% of people turn out for a municipal election.
I know, it's the worst.
It is.
Absolutely.
All right, listen, I know you got to go, and I got to wrap up. The last thing, this has been our running gag since, I think, the last 3 or 4 years. I always ask you a question.
I know where you're going.
I always ask you the question about Cavendish. This is your answer that we have kept forever.
We're doing Cavendish for sure.
We're doing it.
No, you're not.
Yes, we are.
No, you're not.
Well, we'll open the whole neighborhood. It won't be Cavendish as we used to see it.
It's Cavendish Boulevard. Cavendish Boulevard that you said you would open. Regardless.
Okay, go ahead.
I got you this.
I'm doing
You and me are the only two who have this shirt. So here you go.
People are going to see it, right? So it says, I'm doing Cavendish for sure. And there's my signature.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you. And I have a gift for you. I don't know if you want to open it on right now.
I'm sorry. I can't accept a gift from the mayor.
Oh, come on. Well, but I'm almost not the mayor anymore. You have to.
Okay,
seriously.
well, that's very kind of you. Do you want me to open this now?
Yeah. I would love it.
Is it safe?
Of course it's safe.
Could be a gag gift.
So I feel like since I'm having a Cavendish shirt. Oh, can I help? Do you want me to? There you go. I'm getting a Cavendish shirt. You're getting
I'm getting a tie.
What's on it?
Bicycles.
There's little bikes on it.
That's very... Thank you very much. This is my lovely tie.
This is great.
There's no bicycle path, though. It's just bicycles.
There you go.
So what's going to happen? That's very nice. Thank you. That's very
And it's been a
thoughtful.
pleasure. Thank you so much for, bringing up always the good questions. It's so important. I feel like we're in a time where people need to be informed all the time, and your radio show supports that. So I will thank you. Thank you for the work and the entire team as well.
I thank you. Listen, you've always been approachable. When we've asked you to come on, you've come on. Sometimes it's not been easy for you. There have been some issues that have been going on. So let me thank you for being that easily accessible for us, and for everything you've done as well. For all the Montrealers, of course. You've been the mayor for 8 years. We wish you all the best. When do you start your job at the UN?
I don't have a job at the UN.
You don't?
No.
Oh, my bad.
If you were hoping for, you're not the first one to ask me this question. Okay. But, you'll see me around.
You're not telling us what's next, though, right?
No, because I'm definitely taking a break.
Okay.
For sure.
Thank you. I appreciate everything. And take good care of yourself.
And
it's great to see you.
Pride is like love. You feel it in your heart. iHeartRadio, Canada's #1 streaming app for radio and podcasts, including iHeart Pride Canada, your favorite hits, and must-have party bangers, plus personalized and curated playlists like Back in the Day Pride.
Come together, celebrate love.
Take Pride with you, anytime, anywhere. Just ask your smart speaker to play iHeart Pride Canada. Stream us on your phone or listen now at iHeartRadio.ca.